Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy Steen. Okay, this workout today, we're doing some functional training. So functional training refers to those exercises that help you do functional movements in everyday life. So lots of variety here today, and your format's gonna be 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between. I'll hit a circuit of 3 and we'll repeat it for 3 rounds to get some good overload and practice on those muscles. Now you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here are the ones that I have used, but lift within your own abilities. I'll also use a bench for one exercise to step up on because that's a functional movement. If you don't have one, I'll show you modification. Hey, don't forget, we do have our Move Daily membership, which we offer a lot of coaching, structured workout schedules, nutrition information, lots of information over there. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check it out in the description below. All women are welcome. All right, ready to move daily? Me too, let's do it. There is a functional strength training button on my Apple Watch anyway. I'm sure, well, check it out. You might find one on yours as well. Let's warm things up here quickly. So some good variety here today. When I was writing the program, I'm like, okay, we've got an ab or core element in each circuit, which is nice. We've got the move, the Turkish get up, which you may not love, but it is one of my favorite moves. So good. I'll show you a modified version, but I would encourage you to begin to start to practice that one. It's like, can you get up from the floor with good form, under load, and be able to stand all the way up? We need to be able to do that forever and ever, amen. So it's good to practice those things. Heel digs here. More here. I'm going to just do some leg swings, holding onto my wall, flexing my foot, just again, warming up that hip flexor, ball and socket in the hip. Last one here, switch legs, flex your foot. Two more here. Good. Let's go into a squat. Overhead reach, big stretch. One hand behind the head, one behind the back. Pull those elbows back. Little stretch there and switch. Switch. And one more here. And twist. Very good. All right, take a look at the screen. First circuit, let's do this. We're gonna start with a deadlift. So I'm gonna start with my 20s. All right, knees are soft. Romanian deadlift, we're gonna hinge at the waist, but also bend the knees quite a bit. Back stays flat, hips go back. So you're slow, 2, 3, and up and squeeze. Don't arch the back at the top. Okay, hips go back like you're shutting a car door shut with your butt. Arms are long and dumbbells stay close to the shins. An important movement, as we'll often have to bend down, pick something up, right? And contract the core as we ascend and lift that load. Okay, set that down. I'm going into some step ups, holding my 12s. You could also reverse lunge, All right, alternate that. Holding 12s nice and tall. Shoulders low and back. And we're stepping up. Tap at the bottom. Alternate. Good. So again, you're walking upstairs. You're holding groceries. You're having to move load while ascending. Set those down and onto the ground for the dead bug. Opposite hand and leg reach at the same time. So push that small of your back into the ground. Starting positions here, and we're gonna alternate. Here we go. So you slow reach and switch. So you wanna make sure you're not twisting or turning the torso, right? As those heavy limbs go down, you're using your core to bring the limbs back up and keep that torso stable and balanced here. Okay, round two. Let's go back to the deadlifts. I'll go to my 25s here. Romanian deadlift, you could use a barbell if that's what you have. Knees are soft and we hinge. Down, 2, 3, and up. Neck is neutral in alignment with your spine. Setting those down, moving back to my step ups or reverse lunge. I'll pop up to my 15s. Alternating the lunge if you don't have a bench, nice and tall. Up, up, down and tap. And into the dead bug. Okay. I like to do this sometimes with the Swiss ball in between my knees and my hands. If you have one handy and you've seen me do that before, you can add that. Okay. You'll alternate here. This exercise is a really great part of a DNS flow, dynamic neuromuscular stabilization. I've got a workout like that on my channel. You can Google it. Getting back to basic movements that we had when we were children, which is like that movement right there. Reaching hips back. And work. Good, step ups. Back to my 15s for that. Alternate or reverse lunge. Here we go. And drive. Okay, let's finish off with the dead bug. All right, opposite, hand and toe, or leg and arm. Good, push your back into the ground. Make sure you're not bringing the knees too close. Okay, they shouldn't be up over your chest. Like keep it at 90 degrees right there. This is why holding that ball in between is good. It's like constant tension right in that lower abdominal wall. Almost there, stay with me here. Okay, very good. Little stretch on that lower back. You can do little circles here for a second if you want. Okay, take a look at the screen and there's the next circuit. If you have a kettlebell, grab it now. We're gonna hit a kettlebell swing or a dumbbell swing. I'll use a dumbbell. That's not heavy enough for me. So yeah, if you have a kettlebell, use that. I'm gonna start with a 20. All right, hips go back. Reaching hips back, keeping that dumbbell or kettlebell close to the body. Hips go back, power up, use your hips. All right, here we go. So reach and power, reach. So it is a hip hinge. Up, squeeze, don't arch the back. Power. So you're not squatting, the knees are soft, but this action is more hip hinge than anything. Very good. Going into a side lunge. Lots of ways you can hold the dumbbell up on the shoulder. Reach your hip back. That's what I'm gonna do, but you could also drop it low. I'll call half, we'll switch legs. Reach here, hip goes back and up. Again, diagonal or lateral movements. Under load, you know, you're walking along, you're holding your grandkid or some groceries, you slip off a curb, we often don't fall exactly frontwards. Switch sides. Sometimes it's to the side, to the diagonal. This is a good functional movement. Reaching down, picking something up. Last. Good, set that down. Turkish get up, I'm gonna hold at 12. Your partial. Same knee inside or bent, elbows here, you're sitting up here. Otherwise, sitting up, sweep the leg to the knee, stand, kneel, sweep, lie all the way down. One more on this side. Knee, push up, knee, hand, sweep, and switch your side. Up, knee, straight up. One more here. Perfect. Okay, back to the top. Whew. So again, that partial, just come to the seated position. Going into my kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing, round 2. Hips go back and power. Pop. Doing well, you're halfway. Remember, this is less of a squat, more of a hip hinge. Hips go back, power. Okay, whew, side lunge. I'll stick with the 20. And I'll call half, we'll switch. Reaching hips back. Hold it however feels good. Work. Last one on this side. Switch. Okay. Whew, let's work. Grabbing my 12. I guess I had that there. Turkish get up. Modify, knee in hand, sit, okay? Let's work up. Sweep the leg, kneel, push straight up. Kneel, hand, sweep. Lay down all the way. 2 per side. Or maybe you're just doing one a side if you have to take your time. It's good to practice. Switch. Just love this exercise. If you don't because it's hard, take that as a sign that it's something for you to work on, okay? So good. Nice. Hiya. Okay. One more. Back to your swing. I'm gonna try it with the 15 kettlebell. Wide stance, hip hinge, reach, power. This is too light for me for sure, but it is easier to hold than a dumbbell. There are other ways to do a kettlebell swing too. Bringing it straight to the ceiling is an option if you want to hit more shoulder in there as well. Focus on the hip hinge. Nice. Okay, side lunge. I'm gonna stick with the 20. I'll call half. Reach, power. Switch. Turkish get up. Last one here. Sticking with 12. If you're modifying, you want to go up to hips here. Try that this time. Here we go. Keep that arm straight. Switch sides. Nice. Whew. That was hard. Nice. Okay. Take a water break. One more circuit coming up. Take a look at the screen. Pause if you need longer, otherwise join me back. Starting with balance, that single leg deadlift. We'll do 45 seconds per leg. Feel free to hit a kickstand deadlift here. So one toe is back. You'll hinge and then up. You'll do 45 a leg here. All right, otherwise, hinge, 2, 3, and lift. Hips go back, reach, 2, 3. Now, you're not doing any torso turning. Hips face the ground. Knee is soft. And you're hitting that deadlift action, so you're bending at the hip, okay? Back super flat. Stay with me on this side. Switching legs and arms. Again, think of the times where we're reaching down to pick something up, right? So engage the core, keep the back flat. All of those functional patterns here that we need to remember. Here we go. Hinge, 2, 3, and up. Oh, I feel so much more secure on this side for whatever reason. Maybe it was how I set up. A little bit more softness in the knee. Feels really good. Okay, either kickstand or your deadlift here. 45 a leg. Lovely. Let's go into our front lunge twist. So I think I'll start with a 12. You're gonna hit that front lunge. You're gonna twist to the front leg and then alternate, all right? Let's go. Lunge, twist, up. Now, you could add a press. That's gonna cause some imbalance here, right? Which again, means recruitment from the core and stability muscles. If you're finding this too tricky, feel free to hit static lunges instead of the twist. And just switch halfway. Good, I liked it. Okay, bear crawl. Opposite hand and foot lift up at the same time and take a small step forward, then small step back, hover position, push up through the shoulder blades. Small, 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 and back. Now, sometimes people will take really big steps back, make them really small, okay? Keep your back flat. This is a progression up from the dead bug, so feel free to go back to that one if you need. Loved it. Okay, back to the top. Back to your deadlift, single leg or kickstand. I'm holding a 20. 45 seconds per leg. Knee is soft. And we hinge. You probably will lose a few to balance. That's okay. Feel free to stand against a wall or close, or a chair to catch you if you need. Stay with me on this side. Very good. All right, switch hands and legs. That gets that hamstring fired up, glute as well. All right, knee is soft, or kickstand, and work. Shoulders back. All right, setting that down. Okay, let's go into the lunge again. I think I'm gonna hold a 15, a little heavier, just to create a little bit more instability. Alternate. So we lunge, twist, switch. Very good. Okay, bear crawl. Down on all fours, opposite hand and foot. Nice low hover position. And work here. Push up through the shoulder blades. Reverse. Keep those knees close to the ground. Okay, round 3, back to the deadlift. I think I'll go with 25s. Or kickstand. Slow, 2, 3, and up. Whew, that's a lot heavier with the 25. Switching legs, switching hands. All right, flat back and hinge. Here we go. Don't turn the hips up. I just kind of caught myself doing that slightly. Whew. All right, front lunge. I'll stick with the 15. Where are you? There? Yep. Okay, front lunge, twist. All right, one more bear crawl. Let's go, finish strong here. Okay. You could do a lateral bear crawl as well, side to side. That adds a bit of dimension of difference. Here we go. I want you to stay in that hover position, nice and low to the ground. This is an easy one to stick your butt in the air and get some reprieve off the core and quads. Don't do it. Stay with me. You can do hard things. Let's go. Stay in the pocket. Last 15 seconds, everyone. Push now. We're digging deep. Stay here. In 3, 2, 1, and done, and you have moved daily in your functional workout. Whoa, nice work. Fun format, fun exercises to focus on that functional movement. I liked it. Okay, don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Share on your page if you'd like. And stay tuned for a stretch if you can. Very good, folks. Let's stretch things out. I'm gonna push my heel into the ground here, leaning forward. Link your hands together around through the upper back. I really like that. I think what I liked about it, hinge forward at the waist here, knees soft, is that when you're thinking about doing these functional movements, climbing stairs with weight, pushing something, a stroller or a wagon, switch sides here, heel down, hands behind the back this time, lean forward. All of those things, getting up from the ground, that is functional movement patterns that require strength. And if you lose flexibility, mobility, and strength, hinge forward, you're gonna lose that movement. And I don't know about you, but I'm doing everything in my power to prevent that. So I will be practicing exercises like this for a long time to come. Let's go into a quad stretch. Grab the shoelaces, knees together, push the hips forward. Yeah, and I think it's just important that if you put your mind into a goal, like a target, if you're thinking about what am I aiming towards? Is it longevity? Is it to build muscle? Is it fat loss? What is the target? And for me right now, just ensuring that every facet is available to me in the years to come, like it is for my mom, for an example, who's been exercising so diligently for the past, I'm gonna say 5-6 years for sure, like very diligent with strength training and cardio and walking. And now she's just very mobile, right? She rides her bike, she plays pickleball, and she's 77. And I know a lot of you are in that range as well, and you're doing the same things. And it must just feel so good to know that you have this capacity where a lot of your friends might not. Let's push the thumb to your ceiling. Give that wrist a roll there maybe. So that's why I'm doing it. Let me know why you're moving daily in the comments below. I'd love to get to know you better as well. Of course, you know me because I like to share my whole life in the end from time to time. Awesome. Arms back, thumbs down, drop those shoulders. Thanks for joining, everyone. Super workout. As always, go move daily in your wellness and nutrition. And I'll see you all in the next one.